Here we are. This is the first time we've actually ever done this, so I guess this is gonna be a memorable episode. This is the first time we've ever had 5 guests in one episode. Actually, you know what? When Scott was here that time after the finals, we had 5.
When Katie was a bitch, we had 5 people.
Yeah, but this is the first time that we've ever set up the round table with all 5 of us. Robbie, my homeboy, is gonna be joining us a little bit later, but we have Justin and we have Noah. Justin, aka KD, is a bitch. Go ahead, get your plug in. Talk to the people.
Yeah.
Who are you? Where are you from?
I'm Justin Moser. That's Justin_Moser on Twitter. And Katie's a bitch. That'll probably come up a lot this season, especially with all that social media snafu this off season. But
why you gotta go there already? We can't be civilized to even start the podcast.
I mean, it's how I was on last time, so I gotta pick it up right where I
okay, it's fine. At least you're consistent.
Yeah.
And then of course the guy in the corner, the Great Rudini?
The Great Rudini, Noah.
Yeah.
Glad to be back on the pod, you know.
Thank you for joining. Noah always comes with a very interesting perspective. He's a league pass junkie. That's the reason why these two are always great guests, because they're league pass junkies. So they actually know what they're talking about, and they're not like you out there who needs to watch more basketball. Speaking of watch more basketball, see the hoodies in the background, they're hanging up. I'm wearing a Watch More Basketball hoodie. Make sure you go get you one. If you don't, then you wildin', because they actually kind of fresh, and I'm going to be rocking mine all the time. But anyways.
T-Mac or Dwight Howard?
T-Mac or Dwight Howard?
Yes.
T-Mac.
Come on, man.
Dwight Howard makes everyone else around him bad.
You guys disgust me, man. What are you talking about?
You've had this discussion before?
Yes, we had this argument on Twitter this week. What the fuck are you guys talking about?
I mean,
Dwight. No. About to end your discussion right now. Dwight, 8-time All-Star, 5-time first NBA All-NBA, 3-time in a row Defensive Player of the Year, led the league in rebounds 5 times, also led it in blocks twice. He also has only scored 2,000 less points than Tracy McGrady in 1 fewer season, and he has 5,000 fucking more rebounds. End of discussion. Stop this fucking madness. Stop this goddamn madness. Stop being disrespectful to Dwight Howard. Look, I understand Dwight Howard has, as we would call it, bitch-like tendencies, but that don't mean that he ain't a hooper. Because you would be the same motherfuckers that'll turn around and say that fucking Chris Paul is better than Dwight Howard, and Chris Paul ain't did shit. Dwight beat the Celtics. No, he's fucking not. No, he.
Chris Paul better than Dwight Howard.
You didn't even intro Pappy.
Chris Paul better than Dwight Howard.
I didn't even intro myself.
Chris Paul better than Dwight Howard.
I didn't even intro myself.
No, stop. Dwight is better than T-Mac. For one, he did take the Magic to the finals. That Magic team wasn't incredible. Even though he did catch the Holy Ghost in that playoff run. He did catch the Holy Ghost, but no. Dwight Howard is still a step above T-Mac.
There's only one stat I want to know about this. What is the team's record difference the year after Dwight Howard leaves?
Do you know what Chris Paul's playoff record is? Do you know what Chris Paul's playoff record is? Do you know what Chris Paul's playoff record is? Do you guys know what Chris Paul's playoff record is?
We're talking about T-Mac.
It's like 33 and 48. Do not tell me Chris Paul is better than Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard fucking took that goddamn Magic team to the finals. Chris Paul can't even get to the fucking conference finals. What is going on, man?
He left in 2012, right? Or was it 2011?
Just like, how much happier is everyone else who plays with Dwight Howard the year after Dwight Howard leaves?
That's true.
I mean, that don't mean that you can't play basketball, though. That just means people don't like you.
Yeah.
Like I said, I know we got a lot of bitch-like tendencies, but that don't mean he ain't
the next year.
Stop being disrespectful to
they were 37 and 29, and then the next year they were 20 and 62.
Okay.
But I would say even despite Tracy McGrady's
but then like the Lakers
injuries throughout his career, he still had more prime years than Dwight Howard.
No, he did not. What are you talking about?
He did not.
I think he was a top 10 player in the league more years than Dwight Howard.
No!
Show me the
What are you talking about?
No.
Whoa.
Prime T-Mac.
Whoa. Dwight Howard, he made the All-Star team 8 years in a row. I'm just going to read off these 8 stats. 8 years in a row. For the first year, he averaged 17 and 12. Hold on a minute, I'm sorry. Yes, he averaged 17, 12, 2 assists, and 2 blocks a game. Then he averaged 20 and 14 rebounds a game, 1.3 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks a game. Then he averaged 20, 13.8 rebounds a game, 2.9 blocks a game, 1 steal a game, 1.4 steals a game. Then he averaged 18.3 points a game, 13.2 rebounds a game, 1.8 assists a game, 2.8 blocks a game and 1.4 assists a game. Then 22 and 14. Then 20 and 14. Then 17 and 12. Then 18 and 12. Then 15 and 10. Then 13 and 11. Last year, 13 and 12. And he was number 5 in rebounds last year. Get the fuck out of here. Dwight Howard, regardless of what you think about him as a person, is a fucking hooper. And he has been fucking hooping for the past 11 years. T-Mac was good for 4 years.
Okay,
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Stop it with
T-Mac's
that blasphemous
prime.
shit, man.
Can you
prime
scream
to
it in
me.
the same way?
T-Mac's prime to me is 7 years, so it's from 2000 to 2007. Throughout that,
Are you starting with the Magic or the Raptors?
the Magic.
Okay.
So throughout that time period, he averaged in 2000 26, 7 and 4, then 25, 5 and 7, then 30, 5 and 6, then 28, 6 and 4, then 25, 5 and 6, then 24, 4 and 6, then 24, 6 and 5, and then then the rest of it is that's back T-Mac.
Yeah.
Well, Rockets T-Mac is really back injury T-Mac anyway, but
He averaged 32 in that
32.
season. That's insane.
But what you guys
At
also don't
T-Mac
understand,
height.
what you also don't understand is Dwight Howard initially hurt his back in 2012, had surgery in 2013. In those years, he was still an all-star throughout those years and was still fucking putting up over 12 rebounds a
I
game.
agree with you, but I think if we talking about primes, I think Dwight Howard had more of the career longevity as being a top 10 player than what T-Mac did, solely because of injury. Now, if we talk about who was better at their peak just off talent, I don't know. That's a discussion that we can have. I don't know.
What are you talking about?
Also,
He averaged fucking 23 points a game, 14 fucking rebounds a game, 2.4 blocks a game.
T-Mac
and I
averaged
guarantee he was
32
the defensive player of the year this year.
T-Mac averaged 32.
What the fuck are you
6,
talking
5, and
about?
1. T-Mac averaged 32, 6, 5, and 1. If he had
And
a better
he couldn't
team,
get out of the fucking first
if
round.
he had a better team, those are MVP
I'm going
numbers.
to Robbie, bro. Come on.
what?
If he had a better team, those are MVP numbers. But I would still take the Dwight over T-Mac. The White did
Here's
take
an
a team
argument
to
I want to make though. Dwight Howard is a physical freak. He's
that is true.
when he was in his prime. What other center was there even really to go up against? He didn't play against prime Shaq. He didn't play against prime Yao.
Marcus Gasol,
Marcus Gasol was
Yeah,
not
some
in
other-
his prime when he was playing Dwight.
Right,
Tracy
it's true.
McGrady was playing against Kobe. He was playing against I guess you could say
Iverson.
Jordan at the end of
He
his
was
career.
playing against
Iverson,
way better guys.
like Dwight, just strictly because of his size, is sort of uncomparable. His numbers are inflated in my opinion, just because who the fuck was he playing against that could even play could guard him?
He's
That's
just
that's what I'm saying.
It's frustrating when big men aren't better because you look at Dwight, you know that he should be cleaning up against everyone he plays against.
Yeah, he would dominate.
15 and 12 doesn't impress me from Dwight because Dwight should be getting 26 and 16. He's bigger and stronger than anyone else who he could play against. So why isn't he getting more?
Justin,
I will say he never fully reached his.
Noah.
What's up, bro? I will say he never fully reached his full potential. Fair. That's a fair. Which is scary.
It's the
to think
same.
about.
It's the same argument that people made about Shaq. Shaq is one of the best players of all
And
time.
he also didn't really fully reach his
But
full potential.
because he liked having fun, and he also was an actor, and that's what people say about Dwight. It's he has other interests, so he's not fully focused
also,
on basketball. And people
Thomas
are
jumped the gun on that one. We didn't say Dwight Howard wasn't amazing. We just said T-Mac. We like
You gotta
T-Mac
choose
better
one.
than Dwight
Yeah,
Howard.
we
gotta
just
pick
all
one, right?
don't agree.